Good morning. Hi, my name is David. Here to do yoga sculpt for Erin. Today we're going to be doing more of a traditional yoga practice. If you've got a mat, lay it out lengthwise. If you don't, the floor will work. Carpeting, towel. It's one of the beautiful things about yoga. You really don't need too much to get started here. Have your feet about hip distance apart. Spread your toes out wide, flare them a little bit. And then start to rock back and forth. So you're working balls of your feet back to your heels, some calf raises. Just explore your feet up and down. You can even explore your ankles a little bit. Just roll out to each one. Go back to that calf raise. One of the great things about yoga is your feet get a workout as well. Once you have your posture set, with your feet hip distance apart, turn your head to the left. Feel that point of resistance, your range of motion. Your gaze forward, turn to the right and hold. Gaze forward, left ear, left shoulder. Reset, right ear to right shoulder. Reset, bring your gaze to the sky. And very gently drop your chin. Reset in mountain pose. Begin to build breath in your nose. Seal your lips, separate your teeth. This breathing in yoga is pranayama. Ujjayi Pranayama is an energizing breath. From here, step your right foot behind your left. Inhale as you reach this right hand high. Your gaze is lifted. You can reach this left hand in an opposite direction. Feel all those muscles along the right side engage. And exhale as you reset to mountain pose. Left foot and right foot. Inhale, reach this left hand high. Then exhale, back to mountain pose. Start to flow side to side. You step, reach on an inhale, exhale, reset mountain pose. Go to the other side, inhale as you reach, exhale. It's movement with breath, style of yoga called vinyasa. You want to move at the pace of your breathing. This lateral movement is good for the body. We don't move laterally side to side in a typical day. It's really good for the body. It's good for the brain-body integration. One more to each side. Reset. Mountain pose. Lift your right leg to the side. You can open your arms. You can bring them to your hips, hands to heart center. On an inhale, lift the right leg, exhale, touch the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. This lateral movement to the hip builds strength, flexibility, endurance. It's not only good for the hip, good for the lower back, good for your balance. You should really do side leg lifts every day. One more on this side. Reset. So if the arms are too much, just find another hand placement like on your hips. Otherwise, keep your arms wide. Lift your left leg to the side. Find that movement. Synchronize with your breathing. Inhale up, exhale down. Appreciate the benefit you're giving your hip. One more on this side. Reset and mountain pose. With your hips square to the front, lift your right knee. Hold with your hands. You can bring the knee up about as high as you'd like. Just find that range of motion. Dwell there. It's a deceivingly difficult pose just to hold here. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Go to the other side. Raise your knee, hold. We'll begin to move. Include the arms, just sweep the arms up. Just bring the knee up. You're keeping the knee right out front, so the hips are square and the knee just rises right up. You can feel your core working this entire time. Shoulders are going through pretty full range of motion here. One more to each side. Bring yourself out. Reset and mountain pose. From here, you're going to do soldiers. Straight legs, straight arms. So the right leg, left arm reaches out. You exhale as you float the right foot. Inhale. Reach right, leg and arm. Exhale. It's a pretty diligent movement. Inhale. Exhale as it floats. Inhale as it rises behind you. Exhale as you float the foot. Simple yet effective. Move at the pace of your deep breathing in and out your nose. That Ujjayi Pranayama. At any time you fall out of a pose, you just get right back in. Turns out resilience is a learned and practiced skill. All right, one more each way. Reset. Pose. Explore the other side. Left leg lifts. Right leg, right arm reaches. Be diligent. Inhale. Exhale as it floats. Inhale as it lifts. One movement, one breath. The pace of your breathing. One more in each direction. Reset, mountain pose. The next sequence are called Romanian Lifts. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Fundamentally, Going to pretend like you're holding an energy ball. You can hold a weight if you'd like. As the right leg lifts, the weight comes down towards the mat. Keep the hips squared to the floor. Exhale. Go to the other side. Inhale as the leg lifts. Arms reach for the floor. Exhale, reset. Go side to side at the pace of your breathing. If you have a weight, certainly can use it. In fact, if you have a weight or not, you can add on. And lift it up towards the chest. Drop it back down. And reset. Go to the other side. Reach for the floor. Arms up. Arms back down. Reset. Be diligent. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One movement, one breath. It's a classic vinyasa style of yoga. Really a classic style of movement. You see weightlifters, they move with their breath. Do one more to each side. Reset, mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Go through Surya, Namaskar, sun salutations. To the top of your mat in mountain pose, inhale, your hands reaching high. On an exhale, find a forward fold. Inhale, look forward to flat back and a half lift. On an exhale, plant your hands. Step your right foot back, followed by your left foot. Hips high and downward facing dog. Inhale to a full plank. This first time, drop to your knees, flatten your feet. Inhale, bring your gaze forward, your tailbone tips up with a sway in your back, and this modified upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, push your hips high, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high in the air, single leg down dog. Step your right foot forward to a low lunge. Keep the left hand down, inhale, the right hand high as you revolve this pose. Exhale, hand comes down, left foot steps forward into a forward fold. Inhale as your hands rise into extended mountain. Exhale into mountain. Then inhale as you sit low. Your gaze high in Utkatasana chair. Exhale, mountain pose. Step your right foot across the mat in a 5-pointed star and immediately find forward fold at the other end of your mat. You go again. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale. Plant your hands. Step left foot back, followed by right foot with hips high and downward facing dog. Inhale to a full plank. Once again, drop to your knees, flatten your feet. Bring your gaze forward, modified upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, push your hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot high in the air this time. Exhale as you step that left foot forward to a low lunge. Right hand stays down as you inhale. The left hand reaching for the sky. Exhale. Plant your hands, step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale as you rise, reach for the sky, an extended mountain. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. This time, step your left foot across in a 5-pointed star. Find forward fold at the other end of your mat, and we'll continue. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step right foot back, followed by left foot with hips high in the air. Inhale, plank. This time, you know your options. Classically, you bend your elbows, hover over the mat in Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip your feet flat, straighten your arms, shine your heart. Upward facing dog. Tuck your toes as you push your hips high. We all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step that foot forward to a low lunge. Inhale as you reach the right hand high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend. Utthita Tadasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Step your right leg across the mat in a 5-pointed star. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step left foot followed by right foot with hips high. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Tuck your toes, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, your left leg high in the air. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, left hand reaches to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, chair. Exhale. We'll hold right there. Lovely. All right. We're going to go through some pretty fundamental yoga poses, and we're going to flow a little bit. And start from either end of the mat, really. Your feet hip distance apart. From here, step your left foot back, bend in the right knee. The left heel is down. Hips and shoulders square to the top of the mat. Inhale your hands high. Virabhadrasana, Ekam, Warrior One. Then exhale as you step to Tadasana. Right foot back, heels down. Put a bend, left knee. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you step. Start to go side to side. You step, reach on an inhale. Reset in mountain pose on an exhale. Go to the other side. Inhale and exhale. One movement, one breath at the pace of your breathing. Deeply and rhythmically in and out your nose. Ujjayi Pranayama. Next time your right foot is back, hold right there. And like any good warrior, we're going to show some humility. Clasp your hands behind you. On an exhale, drop your head right inside your left knee. Your hands can rise behind you if you'd like. Humble warrior, a deceivingly difficult pose. Should easily hear your Ujjayi Pranayama in and out your nose, energizing your whole body. Inhale as you rise. You can keep your grip. Gently straighten your left leg, shoulders square to the top of the mat. And on an exhale, hang your head once again in pyramid. If you need support, your hands can always come down to the mats. Breathe into that point of resistance. Inhale as you rise. Release your grip if you have it. Then rotate your feet. Turn through the back of your mat. So your right foot is forward, toes pointed out. You have this bend in the right knee, doesn't go past your right ankle. Left heel is down. Clasp your hands behind you. And on an exhale, drop your head right inside your right knee. Hear your deep breathing. As you rise, gently straighten your right leg. You can keep your grip or release your hands to the mat. Exhale as you gently hang your head. Building that resistance. Right leg, breathe into it. Inhale as you rise, release the grip if you have it. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. There's another warrior, Virabhadrasana, Dre, warrior 2. Step your right foot long down your mat. Open your hips wide. Bend in the left knee. I want that stance as wide as you can while still having this bend in the left knee. Inhale, hands to opposite walls. Your gaze is over your left hand. Warrior 2, you're a warrior. Feel intensity in the pose. Extend this into a side angle. Bringing this left hand down inside the left knee. Inhale as you reach with the right hand. You can pursue being straight from the top of your right fingers right out your right heel. If you need support, there's nothing that says you can't use this left leg. No rule in yoga that says you can't. But you can take away support as well, reaching this left hand for the mat. Reverse this pose. The right hand comes back to the right leg. Inhale the left hand high. Gaze follows. Lift it to the sky. Keep that bend in the left knee. Begin to flow. Exhale the left hand down. Inhale as you reach with the right. Exhale the right hand back. Inhale the left hand high. One movement, one breath. Pace of your breathing. Next time your left hand comes high, keep it there. Straighten your left leg. This exalted triangle. You can pursue being straight from the top of your left fingers right out that left heel. Feel that resistance along the left side. Keep your left leg straight. Inhale as your arms come to a strong T. Exhale as the left hand pursues the left foot. Might get there, it might not. Inhale the right hand high, gaze follows, lifted to the sky. This is Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle. Be expansive, pull in your belly button, engage the core, give you stability in the pose. Inhale, arms to a strong T. Rotate your feet. Opposite direction, right toes. Out the top of your mat. Left heel is down, hips are wide. Inhale, arms to opposite walls. You find that drishti gaze over your right hand. Feels good to be a warrior. Feel the power. Feel how strong you are. Extend this into a side angle. Right hand comes down inside the right knee. Inhale. As you reach with this left hand, you can pursue being straight from the top of your left fingers right out your left heel. Right hand reaching for the floor, maybe using the right leg for support, maybe taking away that support. Reverse this pose, left hand back, right hand reaches for the sky, keeping that bend in the right knee. Begin to flow. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale as you reach with the left. Exhale, left hand back. Inhale, right. One movement, one breath. Pace of your breathing, optimal pace for you. Next time your right hand reaches for the sky, gently straighten your right leg. You can pursue a straight line from the top of your right fingers right out that right heel in this exalted triangle. Breathe as deeply and smoothly as you can in and out your nose. Inhale as your arms come to a strong T. Exhale as the right hand pursues the right foot. It might get there, it might not. Inhale the left hand high, reaching in the opposite direction. Maybe your right hand can find the floor or the mat. Maybe it floats just inside that right leg. Reaching in the opposite direction of the left hand, feeling that dynamic tension in the pose. Inhale, arms to a strong T. Then, very gently, bring your feet together. Nice. We're going to go through a balancing sequence, tree pose, if you will. Put your feet about hip distance apart. Put your hands to your hips, and you notice your hips are square to the front. Open your right foot. Eventually you find a point where you want to open your right hip to get more range. You want to keep that dynamic tension. So the hip stays square. You feel the right hip pulling forward as the right foot pulls back. Keep that dynamic tension as you bend at the knee and kickstand. Keep pushing the right knee back, right hip forward. Feel that dynamic tension, gives you a root lock, so that if you slide the right foot up to your calf, you have great stability. You can grow branches if you'd like. You can be a deciduous tree, or bring your hands together, coniferous pine tree. Your gaze can be lifted. You can close your eyes. If you want that right foot to go higher, you can reach down, grab it, or resist that urge. You have so much integrity right now, you can just slide that right foot right up the inside of your leg, above your knee. Keep pushing that right knee back, right hip forward. And to come out, simply exhale. To mountain pose. Explore the other side. Hands on the hips. Open the left foot out. Till you find the point where the left hip wants to open. That's where you find that dynamic tension. Bend at the knee and kickstand. The brain actually takes a little while to switch sides because of the two hemispheres. It's just catching up right now, figuring out you went to the other side. If you want to take away stability, you can lift foot up to the calf. Inhale your hands high. Find the hand position that works for you. If you want the foot higher, you can reach down and grab it, or you can slide it the inside above your knee. Just using the muscles in the leg. Let me come out, simply exhale in the mountain pose. Beautiful. All right. In the middle of your mat, bring your feet out pretty wide. Arms reach up, 5-pointed star. Your thumbs together so they meet. From here on an exhale, bend your elbows, sit low with your chin parallel with the floor. And inhale, back up. This time as you sit low, bring your hands all the way around. Your thumbs touch again. And inhale. You'll notice that your hands are tracing a full circle representing the full moon. These are moonflowers. Beautiful thing about vinyasa, you get to take a little break. And you come low again, maybe finding a little more depth in your squat. Work lower each time. Adjust your feet if you need to. One more here. It's a complementary pose, sunflowers. So think yellow. Next time your hands are high, this time round your back, sweep the mat with your hands. Inhale back up. And you notice your hands are making a bigger circle, representing the sun. These are sunflowers. Rounding the back's the easy part. Continue to squat low. You should actually be able to find more depth in your squat because you're rounding your back. Make sure you have a bend in those knees, the tailbone. Sitting low, seeking the floor. Time your hands are high, bring them together through heart center. Sit low in a yogi squat. Level your chin with the floor. You can use your legs, your thighs for support, or bring your elbows between your knees. Come all the way down to a seated position. As you lay back, bring your right leg high, grab behind the calf, straighten your left leg so that left leg is floating over the floor. Pull yourself up as close to this lifted right leg as you can. From here, scissor your legs, grab the left leg, float the right. Bring yourself as close to the left leg. From here, it's kind of personal preference. When you switch and scissor the legs, you can hold and dwell on each side, getting a little longer, deeper stretch. Or you can move at the pace of your breathing, one movement, one breath. Classic vinyasa pace. By scissoring your legs, you're isolating lower abdominal muscles. Keep bringing yourself up as close as you can to the lifted leg. Do one more on each side. And draw your knees into your chest. Let your head rest. Appreciate that work you did for your lower abdominals. From here, we're going to end with legs up the wall. If you have a wall, bring your tailbone close to the wall. If you don't, if you have a chair, you can use that. If you have an ottoman, you can use that. Anything to support your legs, really. Otherwise, just lay on your back in Shavasana. For legs up the wall, you want your tailbone as close to the wall as you can. Legs straight up, shoulder blades are flat. Surrender into gravity. Let gravity take over, work its magic. Your breathing is normal and natural, autonomic, if you will. Bring all your concentration to your breathing, simply observing your body. It's just an observation of your body breathing on its own. Just feel it. Any thoughts that enter your mind, let them go by going back to concentrating on your body, breathing autonomically. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. Otherwise, classically, you draw your knees into your chest and then roll through the right side of a fetal position. Keeps your heart on the left side lifted. Signifies the rebirth of your practice. Eventually, you can join me if you'd like in a seated position. This is more of a traditional yoga practice. Like every yoga practice, it's a form of meditation. Takes you deep within yourself. Final posture we did imprints the practice. And it resets your mind, your body, and your spirit. And finds you more content, happier than when you began. You get to take that with you and enjoy it the rest of the day. Once again, my name is David. It's been my honor leading you in this practice. Your hands to heart center. The light in me honors the light in you, my friend. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.